Somewhere inside ancient Indian mythology exists a story that feels impossible, a story about an immortal being who claimed he watched reality repeat itself again and again. He said he had seen not one Ramayana, but 11 different versions of it, different timelines, different outcomes, different realities. And strangely, this ancient story sounds terrifyingly similar to modern theories about time loops and parallel universes. This is the story of Kakabhushundi, the immortal crow, who witnessed time itself repeating. The story begins during the Great War of Lanka. Lord Rama and Ravana were locked in battle. Then, Ravana's son Indrajit used the deadly Nagastra against Rama, a weapon formed from divine serpents. Rama became weakened, and at that moment, Garuda arrived, the king of birds. But something disturbed him deeply. Rama was believed to be an incarnation of Vishnu himself. So how could a mere serpent weapon affect him? How could a divine being suffer like a human? For the first time, Garuda began doubting Rama's divinity, searching for answers. He approached Brahma, but Brahma sent him to Shiva, and Shiva, unexpectedly, sent Garuda to a crow, a simple crow, living atop Mount Meru. Garuda was shocked. How could an ordinary crow answer questions that even gods refused to explain? But the command came from Shiva himself, so Garuda obeyed. High above the world, on the sacred Mount Meru, Garuda finally found the crow, sitting silently on the branch of a celestial tree. The crow looked ordinary, but the moment he spoke, everything changed. "My name is Kakabhushundi." The crow revealed that he was no ordinary creature. Long ago, he had received a rare blessing. He would die only when he himself desired it. As ages passed, civilizations rose and fell, worlds ended and began again. Kakabhushundi remained, watching, waiting, remembering. Then he revealed something impossible. He claimed he had witnessed the Ramayana unfold 11 different times, and every version was slightly different. In some realities, Sita was abducted differently. In others, Hanuman reached Lanka later, and in some timelines, even Ravana's death had changed. The same story, repeating itself, across different realities, almost like existence itself, was trapped inside a loop. This idea appears again and again inside ancient Indian philosophy. Time was never seen as a straight line. Instead, it moved in cycles: creation, destruction, rebirth, again and again, forever. Thousands of years later, modern science began exploring strangely similar ideas. One theory is called the block universe theory. According to it, the past, present, and future may all exist simultaneously. Time may not actually flow at all. Another theory, known as the Big Crunch, suggests the universe itself may eventually collapse, only to begin again. A cosmic loop, and suddenly, Kakabhushundi's story no longer sounds like fantasy alone. It begins to feel disturbingly philosophical. But the strangest part might be this. What if these ancient stories were never meant to be taken literally? What if they were attempts to describe something humanity still doesn't fully understand? What if time is not linear? What if reality truly repeats itself forever? And what if we are already inside that loop? Maybe the only reason we cannot remember previous cycles is because we lack what ancient texts called Jatismaratva, the ability to remember past existences. But Kakabhushundi remembered, and that made him different from everyone else, a witness to repeating realities, an observer outside time itself. Thousands of years before modern science fiction explored time loops and multiverses, ancient myths may already have been asking the same questions. Was it symbolism, philosophy, or something far stranger? Maybe We simply gave an ancient idea a modern name, time loop. And maybe time was never moving forward at all.